Hey guys, it's me, your hostess Liberty, and welcome back to Breath of Fire 3. Yeah, we just had a nice sleep. I wonder how that machine underneath the castle works. I'd love to get to play with it. So what if Nina ran away from home? Just because she's the princess doesn't mean she has to stay cooped up in the castle all day every day, right? At any rate, we should go to Angel Tower. Do you remember it? The place where I tried to kill you? Yeah, I think we remember that, Gar. I may have upset my mother, but now I realize this is what I want to do, to travel again with my friends. Okay, so, we have a problem. I don't know if you realized yet, the voices may sound a little bit different, and that is because, congratulations to me, somehow I fucked up this stream. Yes, this is Future Liberty talking to you from the future, 2025, coming straight into your bedroom or wherever you're watching this, and saying, I'm sorry, you're going to have to deal with a narration type situation going on here. I'm not going to be cringe and pretend it didn't happen. Nope, that's not my type of thing. So yeah, this is me trying to fix an issue that happened. We'll put some background music in, we'll make it great. We'll make Breath of Fire 3 great again. I feel ick just having said that. I'm so sorry. Anyway, we're in Urkantapa right now. Or Taga, or whatever it's called. Welcome to Urkantapa, the home of the Urkan people. This is the Hall of Prayer, and above it lives the Patriarch. No, I'm not lagging. I'm just bad. We must always be vigilant that evil trapped in Angel Tower never revives. I don't care about evil as long as I'm happy. Alright. What a selfish woman. Our God teaches us that we must fight for our right to evil whenever we find it, to party. Even now, when there is no evil in the found-to-be world, we must keep ourselves prepared and strong. If you wish, traveler, you can learn from us what God teaches. Yeah, thanks, but I don't think I really want to. This is wrong. You're too eager for the death of your enemies. I've heard that somewhere in this world there is a style of fighting that allows the warrior to fight without killing his enemies. Even as you fight evil in the name of God, you must remember to respect and protect life at all costs. Until we meet again, may God be with you. And also with you? Question mark? This is where our patriarch Sadama lives. Sadama Lama Bing Bang? Tweet tweet. Aw, Tweety boy. The patriarch may look like he's sleeping, but I'm sure he's contemplating the world around him. No, I'm sure he's just sleeping. A boy too big. Gar. You're still with us? Oh, fear not, Guardian. Evil is no more. It is time for you to rest now. Go kill yourself, son. What? Yes, go die. Twitter.com. No, it's called X now, little bird. I'm sorry. You can blame that on Ela. Let's see, what are we doing over here? Honestly, I question half the things I do in this video. I've already edited it and cut it down. It was like an hour 40. I've cut it down to like 48 minutes. there was a lot of gaff. I cut a bunch out. I cut about an hour out. You know what happened when we went in here? Guess what? Guess what happens when we go in here? I'll bet you can't guess. Absolutely fucking nothing. Nothing had changed. Not a goddamn thing. All the fairies were the same. They were selling sticks. Well, actually, they weren't selling sticks. That's later on. But, yeah, let's go to Angel Tower. I'm sure that's not going to be a disappointment. Surely not. Oh, and we get into encounter straight away. Great. That bodes well. What? Graves of dragons? I don't know what you're talking about. This is Angel Tower, the holy site of the Urkin people. I'm sorry, but we can't allow outsiders into our holy site. Please understand. Right, we need to be our big boy. Are you going to the tower, Guardian Gar? Yes. The time has come to return to God what God has given me. Dust to dust. Guardian, do you mean... We thank you. Thank you for your protection all these many years. Rest well, Guardian Gar. Go with God. After the war, after defeating the Brood, their mission complete, the Guardians had a lot of stairs to walk up. A lot of goddamn stairs. Hell of a lot of stairs. They offered up to God their victory here. And God appeared before the prostrate guardians. Prostrate is something else. To reward each and every one of them for their sacrifices and victory over evil. And our mission has been completed. We're allowed to meet our God. Goddamn, is she a bitch. After meeting with God, most guardians, they return their power to God and fall into a deep sleep. God, I'm so tired. The sleep of stone. I'ma get high. Deprived of the power granted to him by God, a guardian's body turns to stone. Yep, I'ma get stoned. Before I enter the stone of sleep, I swear to you that I will take you to meet God. I'll have him hook us up. And together, we'll learn the truth about God's intentions. Yo, God, hit me up. It's your boy, Gar.
Guardian, God will not come here.
What?
God will not come.
Who are you? It's a naked lady.
If you want to meet God, you must release me.
This?
The key you must seek, Guardian GEIST.
What? This, wait, GEIST is... Are you okay? What happened with God? God's dead. God is... No, before that. Before we meet with God, we have to find someone. His name is GEIST. Like me, he is a guardian.
Another guardian? What for?
He got the good shit. I don't know exactly what we should do, but we should be able to find out something about him if we ask in Urkin Tapa. Well, I guess it's back to town again. What happened? Guardian, I thought you were going to enter the stone sleep. They ran out of weed. I see. Well, come back whenever you're ready then. I was gonna go visit God, but I couldn't get high. I'm sorry. No, Urkentapa, come on. Get your head together, past Liberty. Alrighty, that's not the right way, you dingus. I'm shaking my head at myself, my past self. Like, come on, past Liberty, you know better than this. You're capable of gaming. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe. Gah. What is it? Your mission is over. Venerable Patriarch. God did not appear on the tower, and he didn't bring the goods. That's because you still have doubt in your heart. You must free yourself from your doubts, unless you wish to become like GEIST. GEIST. Oh, Venerable One, do you know where GEIST is? Please tell me, O Patriarch. I must meet with GEIST before I can be free of my doubts. Beyond the cave by the sea to the west, I've heard there lives a guardian who has given up fighting. But Gar, you cannot allow yourself to become like GEIST. Keep your faith. Do not doubt the wisdom of God. I'm going to take my nap now. Oh boy, here we go. Back out the door and here we go. Alright, so now we gotta find GEIST. But you know what? Yeah, guess what Libby does before she finds GEIST? She catches 3 fucking fish. Not even good ones. Just a bunch of fish. Just a bunch of fish. 3 fish. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Here we go. To hell. Oh, it was just a surprise. No, I've done a lot of editing on this VOD. I'm probably gonna try and do the same type of editing in the future VODs of how I cut out enemies from now on. I found a good way of doing it, I feel. Yeah. Hey dude, if you wait and time it right, you can get in and out before the tide. If you wait and time it... Why are you telling me this twice? Oh, and the tide. And there's a treasure chest that I don't think I ever go back to get. Oops. Opsidizer. Alright. So now we're in the tidal caves. This place is like... Oh, the encounter rate is so bad here. But... They're just a pain in the ass. So how I'm doing them from now on is I'm going to show like any monsters that we haven't seen before, and if anything interesting happens in a battle I might keep it in, but otherwise I'll just show the ones that we haven't seen and cut out anything that we have, unless something like really interesting happens, like I don't know, a game over or learning a really special skill or something. I'm not going to keep it for the level ups, because, yeah. In some places, it feels like you level up every second battle, and it's a bit crazy. That's just like, ah. So the barb bulbs, they're not so bad. The dive bombers, though, they have this ability called Sacrifice. You can't learn it. And I tried. You can steal a vitamin from them, but they have this ability that basically dive bombs your whole crew and takes them down to 1 HP. And that's painful. They didn't do it in that fight. They do it in a future fight, and I was just there like, you fucking assholes. Yeah, I don't know why I'm looking through my vital documents and shit like that. I don't know what's going on with me in this screen. I'm just like, what am I doing? I have no idea. And then I decide to, you know, maybe I'll put Ray in front and go for a walk. Okay, so I think, yeah, okay, so the slashers we've fought plenty of times before. The sleepers are new ones. They have 2 spells, and I think one of them we can learn, maybe, and one of them we can't. I don't think we learnt it this time, but there's one called Hypnotize, which basically confuses your friends. We can't learn that one. But I think there's one called Sleepy or Snooze or something like that, which I think we can learn or have learned. And it basically restores a little bit of MP and a little bit of HP. Like, minuscule bits. There we go. Leveled up to level 21. And they drop baby frogs, which is kind of cool if you like fishing, like apparently I do. And we got a fish head. And a dead end. I had to double check and make sure there were no doorways. Hopefully I won't have to do this sort of thing more than once. Like doing the whole blab on sort of thing, the narration and whatnot. It's not something I want to have to do. Ideally, the streams would be cut up normally and the sound would all work and everything anytime that we play a stream. I don't know what went wrong here, because later on you'll see that there is somebody who comes into the stream chat and we're having discussions in the stream chat. So apparently they could hear me, it just never recorded my voice, which is weird. Okay, the water just went down. Or up. Up. It went up. So yeah, it was very strange apparently. I don't know what went wrong with this. Also, while editing this video, I was having a hell of a time, because I did this voice narration stuff like 3 different times and I couldn't hear it every time. Every time I just couldn't hear it. Something was going on. And it turned out, oh yes, spikers. Ooh, I hate those guys. It turned out that I had the program muted somehow, so I couldn't hear anything. But the weirdest thing is, I could hear right at the start where you hear the music and that works, and I don't know why it cut out. I could hear that. But then I couldn't hear anything else. I was so confused. But yeah, the spikers, they will poison your whole party, and it's not something you can learn. You also can't learn steroids, unfortunately. It would have been nice. God, hits like a fucking boss. He really does. I think you can steal a vitamin from those guys, or vitamins, you know, whichever one's the healing item. Also, yeah, they counterattack. And cast Rejuvenate. I'm pretty sure we can't learn that either. And they're dead. Nice. Well done. Good EXP, and pretty good money too. You're gonna notice these the characters starting and stopping a lot, because that's basically all the monsters in here. So they're gonna do this and then just continue on. Oh, look, there we go, we've got a friend. I think I was bitching about the encounter rate at some point. And that's what Carlos, who I hope is doing well, was talking about in response to JRPGs and Dragon Quest and how it's normal. Which, yeah, fair. It is. It is normal to have an elevated encounter rate. I did leave some of the shorter battles in because the way the timeline was, it was cut up so much that I could barely fit in any transition visuals. And I was like, this is too much pain. And then I ended up getting rid of the visuals. I never went back here and cut that down. I realized at this point, well, not in game, but out of game, while I was doing this, I'm like, oh, I should have cut that rope with Ryu, with his sword. I didn't even think about it in this cave. So there's treasures there I never got because I was too dumb. Oh yeah, he started talking about Kudelka, which I've never played. But I think I'm going to add it on my Halloween game playlist this year because it sounds like a treat and it looks pretty cool. And apparently it's very much like Shadow Hearts, which I really like. I'll also be adding Shadow Hearts to this year's games because why not? Shadow Hearts is great. I played it way back, but I wasn't sure if I played Kudelka because my grandmother bought my cousin, he was spoiled, a chipped PlayStation. And she used to get all these burnt games, American and other and European and stuff like that, that weren't from Australia, because Australia shared like a lot of European games, like the PAL region, but there were ones that we didn't get here that they did. And so she'd go and she'd buy, she found contacts and that, and she'd buy games off them, and she'd be like, oh yeah, try this one. That's how I played Shadow Hearts for the first time. And it's also how I played, oh god, I've forgotten what it's called. There was another one that was card-based. I think it started with a K. It wasn't Kudelka, it was something else. And you played with cards. God, I can't remember it. I'd know it if I saw it, but I can't remember it right now. It was pretty cool. Also, oh, nope, there was another one that was very Japanese. And that one had like, I think it was one of the first times I mentally realized that wood and fire and all that were elements, and that they were different elements to what we got in other Japanese RPGs. And I thought that was weird but cool. I remember distinctly remembering and thinking about it, and it was really cool. So I was just like, oh, wood as an element. That's so weird. I think it was instead of earth. But I remember it was a Japanese RPG or tactics game. My cousin didn't play it because he didn't play RPGs or tactics games. So he just had it on the shelf. We tried it out one night and we were like, oh yeah, this game's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, we'll never play it again. I was fine. Oh, thundering. I don't think we ever equipped that. Oops. I did cut out a bit of faffing about in the menu because I'd open it up, get distracted by whatever Carlos was saying in chat, have a big old argument. I couldn't hear it, but I knew I was arguing because my character was standing there for like 5 minutes doing nothing. I was obviously finding shit to say, and then being like, I should probably continue with the game. What was I doing? I don't remember. Close the menu, continue on. Oh. Looking back, I'm like, oh, I was actually, going to equip that ring, I'm sure. Oh well. I think we were talking about, at this point, it looks like we were talking about translations and stuff, and localizations and that. I'm not going to go into it. I did a narration part earlier where I just went into my spiel about how localizations are actually better than most people think, and people are dumb. And I'm not going to go into it, I'll just say that much. Yeah, I think I've said it before many times. Woo! New Chrism! We got the gross gene. Ew, icky. Ew, we got the ick gene. Your genetics are ick. Yeah, it baited you out for a second there, making you think we were going to go fishing again. No, we didn't. We didn't go fishing. But I did make you think, didn't I? Mm-hmm. This here is Cliff. It's a place for the homeless and jobless and other dropouts. Are you fellas on the lam too? You sure don't look like it. I'ma give them all terrible accents and voices. Terrible voices, maybe not accents. This is where all them folks that don't fit in somewhere else comes to be. Like me. Haven't I seen you somewhere before? I don't think so. Got into trouble back home and I took off here. Nobody come after me, I figured. Well, I don't... Yeah, they'd have to get through a bunch of caves to get here, so I doubt they would. What do you want, huh? Looking for someone? GEIST, at the end of the village. Alright, well, the laugh was creepy. You didn't have to throw that in for free, buddy. Alrighty. Rest here. Well, yeah, I don't mind if we do, thanks. I'd like to rest. Sleep tight and right. Like a bug in the night. And something. I don't know, take flight. Yeah, save. Thank you. 29 hours, Jesus. What do you want? Here was a shop, I just cut it out, I didn't buy anything. Couple of vitamins and stuff, and that was about it. Oh, here we go. Oh, his skins look skeletal. I mean, his wings. Who's there? Guardian GEIST. Gar? Progeny of the brood. Is that him? At God's command, we killed the brood. Now I want to know if that was a mistake. And he's the key to that mystery. He's almost my best bud. Are you still talking that nonsense? If you doubt the word of God, you should just run away. Run away like I did. What were you thinking anyway, bringing him here like this? You want to help him avenge the brood? He's only one little boy. What do you think he can do all alone? I got big genes. Chrism? I just want to know the truth. Why did the brood have to die? Ugh, you haven't changed, have you? Asking these stupid questions. Anyway, so... what does the high and mighty Gar want with me, eh? We need you to free Deus. So we can meet with God. We need Deus' help. Deus, huh? I suppose I'm the right one to talk to about that. Alright, I'll help you. But before I do, I want to have a little chat with our dragon friend here. Alone. No, don't leave me alone with this guy, guys. Guys! He's scary! I'm sure you've heard from Gar about how we Guardians fought the brood. Yeah, we killed countless brood. Something I feel really bad about now, but it's all over and done with. Unless you want to dig up all those skeletons of the past. No, I'm fine with not digging up. That's what I thought. That's the way the Brood always were. Even though they had such power, they didn't fight back. The world thinks that it was the Brood that started the war. But they didn't. We hunted them down and killed them. Eventually, I couldn't take it any longer, so I ran away. Gar kept his faith in a god and fought back. I bet somewhere deep in his heart he had his doubts. So you see, it's not that I don't understand what he's feeling, but I was never as serious as he is. I don't care about God or the truth. It's too much trouble for me to bother with, you know? That's why I want you to think this through. Talk about it with Gar outside there. Okay, I'll talk with him. But what do we talk about? And if you're really serious, if you really want to do this, come back here alone, alright? Alright, now get on out of here. Okie dokie. Gar, he said I need your permissions. What happened? Gus said that, huh? I think maybe he wants to test you, Ryu. Now, as long as I've known him, GEIST doesn't do anything until he's convinced himself it's what has to be done. He probably wants to know how serious you are about this whole business. Just how far you mean to take it. What do you think, Ryu? Your strength, the blood in your veins, your desire to know the truth. The truth about God. Is it enough to convince GEIST? I gotta know the truth. Then you have nothing to worry about. Once you've prepared yourself, you should go meet GEIST. Alrighty, I need all the best armor and weaponry. And hopefully I'm smart enough to put all that shit on. But we'll see, because God knows, it's past me playing, and past me was not the best me. I mean, oh, there's the Thunder Gem. Protection versus electric. That might have been good during this battle. Sorry, I'm getting a bit of a sore throat. Oh, good. Well then, have you made up your mind? I want the truth. Heh, I thought you'd say that. I had you figured as the serious type. Well then, shall we begin? Go over there. Stand between the two braziers. Okay. That's fine. Alright now. This may seem old-fashioned to you, but it's the only thing I know how to do, okay? I need you to fight me, little dragon. Oh boy, he's a big boy. He's a big honking boy. Now, I know you can attack the torches. I'm wondering if that would have been actually a really cool idea and weakened him in some way. But I don't think I'd do that. I think I just went crazy on the focus and the super combo. Which, fair, very fair. But also, eesh. Oh, they're healing him. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I should probably take those torches out, actually. I don't know if I do that or not. I don't think I do. Oh. Oh, magic is dispelled. Auxiliary magic. So what, buffs and stuff? It's super combo! X. Square, square, square. X. Circle. 5-hit combo. Yeah! 200. I mean, it's alright. And he's getting healed 25. If he gets healed about 50 each time, right? Then focus takes a turn. Super combo takes a turn. You do about 150. Alright, that was a 4-hit combo. That's not so great. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, he's not doing too much damage actually either. Okay, so he's getting 50 back each time and I'm doing about 200. 150, 200 with super combo. Now what am I thinking about doing? Ooh, surprise. Oh, okay. I'ma be a dragon. I'ma be a thorn. No, gross. That's the new one. Enhances my abilities. Thunder, frost, flame, frost. Okay, that makes sense. He's a fire guy. And force. Okay. Oh, I threw my sword away. Let's go. What do we look like? Oh, we is... Ooh, funky. Funky is what we is. Blue funky dragon. I'ma kick his ass. Alright. Oh, and we get an extra turn. Right. Frost breath, frost claw. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense that frost claw would work. Holy shit, yeah, 500. That's that's real good. Alright, focus. Oh my god, that's gonna, yeah, no, that's, whoo-wee. Corona. Ooh, that's fire. I think I'm weak against that. Ooh, 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 ow. Yeah, no, ouch. Ouchie mama. That's not a good. Although if I attack him, if I have an X turn, I can just attack him and then heal. I don't know if I can heal. Frostclaw would be good though. Let's go. Yeah, I'm glad that Liberty of the what? 1300? Nice. An aura I don't have. I guess I can just attack it with Frostclaw? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Done. Dusted. Very nicely done. We almost got him. I mean, we did get him. So this is the dragon's true strength. True strength. You see, the seal that keeps Deus trapped couldn't be released as long as I was alive, so this was the only way. Aw, man. Don't feel bad. I died the day I became a guardian. Besides, during the war, I killed so many dragons, it seems only fair that I, in turn, have my life taken by the brood. I wonder, is this power what God feared? Wait, God was scared of me? Gar, look, he did it himself, he collapsed. GEIST? Or is the real power of the brood the ability to make allies out of enemies? I mean, I'm betting on that one. It's too bad it had to be this way. I would have liked to go with you. Gar, it's up to you now. Oh god, he turned to ash. Didn't even get to turn to stone. GEIST understood. With this, Deus should be free. Let's get going. Let's go to meet God. Alright, let's go. It's time to meet God. But first, I think we need a nap. Little nappy, you know? Snoozy boozy. Little bit of a honk shoe. Fill ourselves up. God, my voice is starting to get raspy. I think it was GEIST's voice actually murdering my voice box. RIP. F in chat for GEIST, who was a homie. Alright. So we gotta go back through the tidal caves. Yay. No fishing. No fishing allowed. Oh wait, we can just walk straight through. Oh, that's cool. Why did I choose to go back in there? I guess I did leave some treasure. That's the only reason I can think that I went back in, because there was some treasure I left. I know for a fact I don't get all of it. I know that to be true. That chest on the other side of the thing is still waiting there for somebody to come and pick it up. Look at me, hoping, wishing, dreaming of treasure. I tell you what, the Fantasian, there's this game Fantasian, oh fuck, I forget what it's called. Fantasian, and it lets you store up encounters into a something that you can access later, and then just do all the encounters in one go. It's actually a really cool system. Like, every time you go to use an encounter, you can turn it on, and it just... So, okay, I'm not explaining it well. We got a hawk ring, that's cool. So when you encounter an enemy, if you've got the machine turned on, there's this machine, it'll automatically pull that enemy and what type of enemy it is and everything into the machine to save it up to a certain point later. So I think you start with like 30 slots. So if you've got an enemy party with like 3, you get 3 slots used, right? So it saves up to like 30 enemies, and then you have to fight them. But you fight them all in one group. And it just makes it so much easier, because the way that you target enemies in that game allows you to actually target things in rows and on curves and stuff like that. So you can target more than one enemy at once. And it just makes it so much easier to deal with a group of enemies. So if you get like 20 enemies on a map, okay, it's more like 5 to 10 enemies at a time, and then they just keep subbing enemies in that are left over, then you can just defeat a bunch of enemies. It's really good. It's really fun. I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already. It's a fun little game. I say little, it's a big game. It gets a bit hard towards the end, or past the middle part. I guess I only went in there for the hawk ring. What a weirdo. Past me was weirdo. Oh great. And guess what? We're now going to check on the fairies. Yay! I wonder if anything changed in fairy world. It did, and thus I am keeping the fairy stuff in. I only skimmed over it because I knew that it was, I don't know. But it increased the village size. That's good. This bitch always asking to be helped. She's so helpless. Alright, what happened? What happened? What? I don't know what happened. We got a new store or something? Is that what happened? A new culture? Bitch, nothing oh, it made that area more. So more area got cleared out. Okay, I see. I don't think there's anything up there though yet. Oh wow, we got 2 whole zenny. Whoo-wee! We're so rich. So freaking rich.
Ooh, I'm beat. I'm gonna take a break.
Okay. Sure. You do that. Yeah, later on that'll open up and we'll be able to go up there as well. But for now, we need to focus on getting the fairies up. As in the amount of fairies. Ugh. Yes, I know what to do. Okay, so the inn... Okay, whatever. Oh. Am I taking Rose somewhere? What am I doing? Hunting? Building? I should put somebody on building. Leave whoever it was on hunt. Put somebody on building. Oh my god. Okay, I guess I'm making a weapon shop. Hello? What weapons have you got?
I got nothing but the best.
Oh right, it's a pointy stick. Truly the best. Why did I buy the pointy stick is the real question we've got to be asking ourselves here. Why did Liberty buy the pointy stick? I'm trying to read the plaque there. I don't think I can. I don't think there's anything on it. And yeah, you moved her to the weapon shop, you doof. And now I'm going to leave her there. That's just great. Well, great. Awesome. But you know what? We can camp and talk to our friends, because we have friends. I was dead the day I became a guardian, huh? Doesn't that just beat all? Are the guardians nothing more than pawns to God?
Whenever we get into trouble, I see the power of the brood. I think to myself how frightening it is. Not that you frighten me or anything, Ryu. The power of the brood, God. Ryu's into some pretty serious stuff. Yeah, I am, princess. Yeah, I am.
Boop-a-noo. Okay, buddy. This was probably for the best.
This was probably for the best, right?
This day should be freed. Let's get back to the tower. GEIST would... Oh, never mind. What do I want to do? I want to save. I want to save, I want to rest, and I want to end this stream. Oh, lordy, yes, we get to end the stream. Yeah. So, yeah, I cut a whole hour or so out of this. You're welcome. It was just a lot of dead nothingness and fights. So, yeah. Hopefully, next time, voices. Bye, guys.